Hi guys, my name's Tori Glynn and I'm from your Linguistics LIN3013 class. And today I'm going to be doing a video on slang and what exactly is slang and why we use it, what we use it for, and try and understand if it's a good or bad thing. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the definition of slang. It's kind of long. So slang is slang in itself as well, actually. But it's defined as a type of language consisting of words and phrases that are regarded as very informal. They are more common in speech than in writing, and they are particularly restricted to a group of people or a certain context. Okay, so here that is. Okay, so why do we use slang? I use slang. A lot of people I know use slang. They use it in the workplace. They use it, when we're just hanging out with friends. And, we just have to understand that we can't use slang in professional emails. We can't use slang in, when we're writing a paper. So why do we use slang? So I put individuals can use slang to express hostility, wit, or humor, sometimes contempt. Slang is, it's used in subculture before it's used in the dominant culture, so that means that, we use it with our friends, we use it with a small community, and then sometimes it catches on, and then the dominant culture starts using it like we hear it now, especially because we have social media, and social media is such a wide variety of people, and it reaches so many people so fast that now slang has become very popular. So if the new expression dies out, then it's not picked up by others, then the slang never caught on. It's over. So the linguistic process of slang is sometimes it's a pre-existing word that is combined or shortened or given a new meaning. So trend. Trend is something that is now a verb and we can use it. People say, oh, that's trending on Twitter, or that trend is, new, or whatever. Just Kim Kardashian, she's trending. That's what we use that word for. So that's now a slang. So some examples of slang, and I'm sure you've heard this one before, is selfie. It's a picture of yourself, usually taken by yourself. So that word didn't exist before we've created it, and that word, it's obvious. It just means, you turn the camera around on the self-portrait and you take a picture of yourself and you post it on Instagram, or you post it on your Facebook, whatever you use. And so we've come up with the term selfie. I say we because I assume it's millennials that came up with the term. But if you can see here, I drew a little picture of someone on their phone, and this word is now said by everyone. Adults, children, everybody. So this slang has caught on. Another word that you may know is bae. So bae, I thought was considered short for babe or baby, but actually it's apparently means before anyone else, and that usually means like a significant other or something of the sort. So you might have heard bae before. I see it all the time. I don't use it personally, but this is another word that we, have spread around. Bye Felicia. So Bye Felicia actually comes from something, so we didn't make it up ourselves. Bye Felicia comes from the 1995 film Friday, as Ice Cube says to the character bye Felicia to kind of shut her down, to stop her talking, and it's like a dismissive word. And now people use it to kind of just shut down a topic, like bye Felicia, I don't want to talk to you, or like they can use it, let's just say you have an exam and you're like, bye Felicia, I don't want to take that exam. It's kind of like, just get out of my face, I don't want to deal with it. That's really why we use the term bye Felicia. You might have seen this a lot on social media, Twitter, things like that. I don't use it, but it could be dying out soon, hopefully. Okay, so something that I thought was really interesting is, how does slang get into the dictionary? So when a word is widely used and understood, it starts to make its way into the dictionary. As certain words like social networking. That's actually a slang, and now that word is in the dictionary. So I guess it's up to us of what goes in the dictionary and what doesn't. It's how often we use the word, and if maybe there's a word out there that's been used. I remember words when I was younger that were used that have completely died off, and they're not used anymore. So it just depends. So, coming to the final conclusion, is slang good or bad? Languages change, they always will change. I've read Beowulf, and we don't talk like that anymore. That's very old English. So it's not necessarily a good or bad thing. I think the most important thing is that we need to understand the proper time to use slang and the improper time to use slang. So, like I said, when you're writing a paper, you might not want to use slang. And it's not because you sound less educated, but it's because maybe the person you're writing to won't understand the slang because they're not in the same community or from the same culture as you. So you just need to keep that in mind when you're, using slang. Keep in mind your audience. Sometimes they're not going to understand what you're talking about, and maybe they just missed out. Or sometimes it's just not the proper time to, use slang in a certain, formal context. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a great week.